it's Kat. I am on day 8 today. I'm more than a third of the way through. I'm so excited. So, I'm just here in bed again, just resting today. Done a lot of just lounging and resting today after the info session this morning. And I feel pretty good right now. I was just up walking to the rancho, which is the public space, and I've been attempting to upload day 3 where I did a tour of the place, and it said it was going to take an hour or something, and so I came back here and took a nap, and then went out there and it said it failed. So I've started it again. It now says 2 hours. So who knows if that will happen today. I hope so. I really want to keep up with the video so you guys can know what's going on with me, but it's been a real challenge to do that. So anyway, someday you'll get to see all these videos. Hopefully. It's just really difficult. I guess the connection is just really slow here and whatever. So eventually I will get them all uploaded for you guys. So in the meantime, thank you for posting and commenting and watching the videos I have out there so far. And let's see, what am I going to say? So I've just been resting today. A little bit of emotional stuff came up today. Lauren, in the info session this morning, he talked about something that he's talked about before, and I've just been kind of thinking a lot about that, and that was kind of the primary focus of our talk today, was the foods that, some of the foods that don't belong in the body, in his opinions, or in his, experience, and he has over 20 years of experience with fasting people, over, thousands of clients, so, he knows what works in the body, I guess, and what doesn't, so based upon vital signs, and like he measures your hydration and all kinds of things. I mean, we did all of that stuff today. I actually I'm down to like 111 something, so I lost 111.8, I lost 6.2 pounds from Monday. And actually, I feel like I've lost a little bit more than that, but I was feeling really kind of bloated this morning, lots of water in my stomach and or colon, and he said that's probably accurate. He agreed with me, like, that I probably should weigh a little less, except for the water. So when you have some old waste or something in your colon, your body kind of holds on to that water, and it goes to the colon, to try and break it up. So anyway, that's part of what the weight might be. So anyway, and my systolic and diastolic spread, or the difference between those numbers, went down again from, I think it was 25 yesterday down to 24. So which he says, you need to drink more water, and it's a challenge to drink enough water for me, especially when I'm doing a lot of resting. So anyway, yesterday he gave us straws, and I used the straw basically all day. It was like laying in the hammock, and we're supposed to sip, not gulp, so that's one other reason it's hard. Just sip, and then rest too. So yesterday I kind of was like closing my eyes and resting, and just like had the straw in my mouth the whole time, like sipping little bird drinks, So, and I still, I guess, didn't get enough water. So, and I got 3 liters in for sure yesterday. So I still have like 1.5 liters to drink today. So it's a challenge for me to get enough water, but I'm working on it. So anyway, back to what I was mentioning earlier about the info session today, that he was mainly talking about, the foods that don't belong in the body, and a lot of those foods are foods that I love. He's not talking about crap like processed foods. Obviously, we all know those don't have any place in the body. But I'm a raw food chef. I make food, and that's like what I do and what I was kind of planning on doing when I went back home. Making food and doing health coaching, and I've been teaching raw food classes for about 3 years, and like at Whole Foods, and teaching people how to make some gourmet raw food, and more simple kinds of things, but mostly like kind of complex raw foods, gourmet raw, and none of that agrees with his diet, his protocol for the body. And he says if you want optimal health, then you need to eat an optimal diet, which is fruits, high water content fruits with a low glycemic load, not things like dried fruits or dates or things like that, but the high water content, low glycemic load fruits, and simple salads, which basically is like soft lettuces, like maybe tomatoes, cucumbers, avocado, which I'm so glad avocado is okay, because I love avocado. But yeah, pretty much like simple salads like that. And I can't really, teach classes like that. I mean, really, food prep, just cut open a mango and eat it, So, make a salad with lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and avocado. Nobody's going to come to my classes. So, and also he says kale is not a good thing for our bodies. It's too fibrous. We can't digest it. And he's also talking about green juices and how, the protein needs. I mean, obviously we don't need as much protein as, people think we do. People think, that's the number one question every vegetarian, vegan, raw foodist gets. Where do you get your protein? Everybody's always worried about getting their protein, which is a result of, the meat industry mainly, saying we need more protein. And basically how they came up with that was they tested the protein needs, I guess, of rats. And then they said, well, we should make sure that people are getting enough, so let's double that. And then the meat industry came along and said, hey, guys, help us out here. And they doubled it again. So, I mean, people think they need so much protein, but really, I've said this before about to my classes and things, the stage of your life when you need the most protein, your life you like triple in size at least, is when you're a baby. And your first year, you should get all your nutrients from like mother's milk, which has about 1.5 to 2.5% protein. So why would we need any more? And when we're not trying to triple in size. So, oh gosh, I have like a minute left. Anyway, so, and greens obviously are the highest protein content. So he was, saying we don't need as much greens, and green juices are just protein, too much protein, stimulant. So anyway, I'm going to make this short. So today I was kind of like thinking about all that, and it kind of like, what the heck am I going to do when I go home? So I have a lot of thinking about that to do, and hopefully I'll get an answer. Anyway, I gotta go because my time's almost out, but I miss you guys. I love you. Oh, I'm wearing my shirt my friend Kathy gave me. Oklahoma. Love you guys. Miss you. Talk to you later. Bye.